Good? Clap hands. Everybody good? All right. I'm going to have so many claps to go off of. Okay. Could I just do like a...
Yeah, pick any one of those.
3, 2, 1. All right. Hopefully that'll... Oh, I'm not even recording.
Our clap did nothing. I'm Ryan.
I'm Brett.
I am Christian. Do I look at the camera?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do.
I'm Braxton.
Man. And welcome to The Question at Hand, the Least Specific podcast. My Hojay is still really hot.
I just noticed the birds in the background of that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool,
I
isn't it?
had never
It's
seen that.
pretty cool. And like after the tail of the intro like comes out, there's birds there too.
Oh,
And it fades out with like just birds until it goes to quiet. I don't know, he put them in there.
I've never noticed.
He just
that
likes bird
before.
sounds. It's really cool,
Maybe
man.
That means my headphones really are crappy. These
I
are
think,
different
I think
headphones.
they probably are. Could you
That's
hear him
probably-
that time?
that's probably the reason why I heard them this time.
It could
These
be.
are good.
That was like when
It-
I was a
it-
kid
it
and I got
definitely could be.
glasses. There's leaves on the trees, Mom.
Exactly.
There's birds in the intro.
Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? And welcome back to The Question at Hand. Or if you're new on YouTube, this is our first video podcast. And welcome. We're so happy that you're here. And you're here for a good one because we have a Christmas episode in store. And this all was brought about by Brett sitting here. We'd watch Thursday Night Football and I get a text that says, Ryan, I have a podcast idea. And I'm like, would you care to elaborate on that some? And
He said no.
He says, so what if we did a Christmas gift exchange and we had a $10 per person budget, so $30 total, and we just swapped gifts on the podcast. And we're like, that sounds freaking awesome. So that's what we're here to do tonight. And I don't know how excited you guys are, but I've been waiting for this for weeks. And to kick it off, I have something that we talked about a couple weeks ago that I'm going to let Braxton open. It's not wrapped. Just give you a heads up.
Then I refuse.
Well, it is still in a box that I got straight from Amazon. So I'm going to let Braxton open this up. We have not sat down and recorded an episode in a couple weeks. We went to one of our friends' weddings in Mobile, Alabama. Christian's going to get you a little ASMR here of the unboxing. And I will take pictures of everybody's stuff to put them on the screen so you can see what we get really well after we get done. We got some really nice crispy. Some really nice. We'll see how long this hat stays on too, because the Santa hat is a good idea, except when it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. These are bonbons.
Yes, they are bonbons.
I don't know if they're the real bonbons.
I don't either.
Because here's what I remember.
I just tried to find some bonbons.
I think they came in a bag. They were wrapped exactly like this, but they came in a bag.
See, I thought they were just like Ferrero Rocher things, but Kelly disagreed and said,
they
no,
were
they
their
are
own
not.
thing.
And I have no idea where they are or what she got them from or where to get them from.
What is the nationality of this?
I have no idea. And we don't have
French.
we don't currently
think
have
it's French.
enough
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
I would think French.
We do not currently have enough internet out here at the lake to look that up, which is fantastic. So we're going
They-
to assume that it is
They almost look
of
like
French origin.
like taffy.
They look like
Well,
they
like,
look
they
they're
look
wrapped
like
the way,
The way
Yes.
they're wrapped.
Yeah.
Not what they actually look like. But
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. So we have some bonbons to share amongst everyone tonight.
Are we gonna eat them now or later?
Heck yeah, dude. Freaking open them. And then I also made some Hojay, which if you listen to our
It's not.
cold
It's not what you
drinks,
think.
if you listen to our cold drinks better hot episode, you know that we talked about a number of drinks, whether they were normally served cold, like soda that maybe got left in a truck and were tried hot. And we talked about how the hot is definitely better than room temperature. And I mentioned that I had left orange juice from like McDonald's or something in the car at one point. And when you drink it hot, it's like, whoa, this is really good. So I made some. We found a recipe and we have some cinnamon Hojay, as Christian has coined it, which is phenomenal. Now, I do not know which ones are what.
I think there's 4 kinds here. I'm going to read the names. There's a Perdón, which has no flavor written on it. There's Blanco, which I'm sure is white chocolate. Chocolatine or Chocolinas. Bonbon con Chocolinas.
So I think that one is this one that is like dual. It's got like chocolate.
Little chocolates in
Yeah.
there. And then, how would you pronounce that?
Aguila.
Aguila? But I don't know what
Eagle.
that would mean.
Yeah. That's what.
I have no idea.
This one has eagle meat.
All I know is I am excited to try them. So do we all want to try the same one, or do we want to try to like just
I
pick
think
out
this,
one that you think
I
you
think
would like?
this is
That's like the original.
I say we all eat the original.
Whoa.
Unless you don't want to eat it because you don't like chocolate.
I've got an idea.
We each try one and give our opinion on it.
Yeah, what if we mix them up, we open it under the table, we try to each have a guess on which one we just ate.
How are we supposed to do that?
Memorize the 4.
All right. You'll know by what color wrapper that you hold on to.
Yeah,
after
but
you
if you
eat
do it
Yeah.
under the table,
And then you pull the wrapper out and see if you were right.
All
we
right.
can do that. We can do that. Yep.
What
All
were
right,
the 4
Brett,
flavors?
reach under
There's-
here. Pick one out.
I don't know what I'm grabbing
I was
here.
about to say, just be
All right.
sure you have the
Braxton?
bonbon box and not,
I will guide your hand in.
don't
Yeah,
say
don't grab
that.
his.
Don't grab his bonbons. One hit the floor. Are y'all mixing them around? I just
No.
wanted you to grab one.
It's hard to
Does everybody
find
have one?
Yes.
Did you grab one?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh.
unwrap it right now, and it's hard.
That's
Okay.
I was just having trouble too.
Let's do that one. All right. So I have no idea what I have.
Where?
Bonbons are now back on the table.
Hey, can you unwrap mine?
Ew, wait.
Is it really
oh!
that difficult?
I think it's
Are they melted?
okay. No, but it's like
Well, you
What's the-
definitely
what's the
don't
certain
have the
type of
white
chocolate?
chocolate one.
it's not milk chocolate, or I guess it is. It's like the
Oh,
European
do you
chocolate.
have to like
It's
actually
that
open
kind.
this? I thought it
Yes,
just
you have to tear
unwrapped.
it open.
Oh, frick.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can do
Okay,
that.
it's
under the
melting on my
table.
fingers, and that's bothering.
Go ahead and eat it. All right. I have no idea. How am I supposed to open this? My hands are too
I
sweaty
think this
for
is
this.
the original.
All right. I'm going to close my eyes and bite it.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't work.
So
That's not good.
that's actually Spanish. What got me bon is like good in French.
Hmm.
That's why I thought it was
Good, good.
French.
That good?
But are these from Spain?
Probably.
Since all the writing and stuff is from Spanish.
How the frick do you guys get this open? I have no idea. I
Well-
legitimately can't get mine open.
I'm
get
just
yours
going to
open?
say mine's the blue one,
Did you get yours open?
just because. Yeah. Nope, I had a yellow one too. Did we all get yellow
I
ones?
think
have no
maybe
idea.
got
I think the
yellow.
plan. Okay, it messed up. Never mind.
We all got yellow one.
I don't know. I can't even get mine open. I
So we all had the
I'm
original.
clearly challenged.
right?
All right.
Yeah. So
Here we go. Try it.
Candy goes out to the people of España.
Well,
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
we tried it.
Okay, these are actually pretty close to the bonbons we had in school. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever prefaced this. An English teacher would give us bonbons as
Well,
a reward.
We did on a previous episode.
I've never
But
had
that's
one.
pretty close, except the chocolate is different. It's the European style.
It is
chocolate,
pretty
which
good.
is good, but it's different.
I had actually never heard of these.
I like the wafer. It's soft. There's a wafer, and then it's soft stuff on the inside.
It's like a.
Mine is very cinnamony. I hadn't even tried it.
Oh yeah,
It's been
have you
so
even
hot.
explained what that is?
Yes.
That it's cinnamon and orange juice heated up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
just
wasn't
heat
listening.
up cinnamon and orange juice. Yeah, I talked about
I'm
it.
sorry.
To me,
I definitely talked about it.
to me, these almost taste like a. And I'm talking about the candy, not the Hoj. They almost taste like a mix between a Whopper, not the hamburger, but the candy, and a Kit Kat.
Yeah, that's a good.
So-
mhm. And a teeny tiny bit of Reese's. Even though there's no peanut butter in
Yeah.
it, it still has that same flavor. I tried to look for country of origin, but it's not on there.
Like
They
the,
have,
the
like, some
wafer,
crazy
the wafer part definitely
languages
tastes
on
like
here.
Kit Kat to me.
So what it is it is a like peanut buttery cream inside
Clam.
See?
with a wafer, like a thin wafer
Waffle.
layer around it, and then a chocolate layer on the outside.
Chocolate layer.
That's what at least that's what I read whenever I looked these up. Because I legitimately tried tried to research and figure out what kind of bonbons that we had. And I'm convinced that whatever we had back then, they do not make anymore because I legitimately could not
Now,
figure
let me
out
tell you
anything
this.
other than this, which these were, dude, they had some bonbons that were like, you didn't get
Millions
as
of
many
dollars?
of these and they were like $50. And I was like, no, I think I'm good.
Good.
Yeah. And all the articles recommended stuff that you had to buy like from a specific like chocolatier.
Like the guy on the Godiva commercials who's got the weird smile on his face and the giant hat.
Yeah, but it was like local places. So I didn't think that those, one, I thought they'd be expensive, and two, I wasn't sure they'd make it in time for this.
Let me tell you, I don't think I ever told you this, but at Walmart, probably about 10 years ago now, well, maybe not that long ago, but
Yes.
when we were in high school, I saw the bag of bonbons on like the candy shelf, and I bought it.
Oh, you did buy it.
And it was the same ones we had when we were kids.
Do you remember what kind it was?
Never saw it again.
Like, do you remember what brand it was? or
No, but the
anything?
bag was purple, I think.
The bag was purple.
I think.
Okay.
Or
Well,
a
that'll-
darker color.
That'll help a little bit. Now my mission is to find our actual one that we had at some point. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of the formalities out of the way, I guess. The bonbons.
Yeah.
Brett has requested that we open his first because we all have the same thing. And Brett brought his as well. So apparently Brett has one. So whatever it is,
It's good.
it is what sparked this episode. So we might as well start off with it. Do you
So
want to?
I'll just preface
Okay.
the reason why I came up with this idea is because I was scrolling through I think it was my news feed on like Facebook or something. And you know how like every other thing is an ad, and one of the ads was these things.
Mhm.
So I saw it and it just immediately caught my attention. I said,
And that's when you said
my
the
buddies
text.
need to have these.
Okay.
So anyways, I have come up with some questions to see if you guys can guess what this item is before you open it.
Party foul.
It's just a blank,
Braxton's really
blank
eager.
box, but
Oh,
anyways, okay.
As long as
So,
it's just a blank
I have
box.
3 questions.
George Washington's wooden teeth.
You know what this
And-
looks like? It looks like an Arctic or Yeti cup box.
Could be. Oh,
It's too heavy.
all right. So I have
Yes.
3 questions. First question, and hold your answers until I've asked all 3 questions.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
So
thank God
First
you told us that
question.
because I was about to yell out.
Yeah.
First question. The moon.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
All right, so question number 1. A YouTuber with over 3 million subscribers made this item famous.
Oh, next question.
All right.
Okay.
We can use this item tonight and on future podcasts.
Oh.
And the third question, this one might give it away for
Okay, this is not something that you got. Have you seen that Mr. Beast is doing a Lamborghini giveaway? But you have to, it's like $30-something and it all goes to charity.
Oh, I think I saw that.
But you have the option to either win a toy, like miniature Lamborghini,
like a Hot Wheels.
like a Hot Wheels, and then there's like an RC controlled Lamborghini, and then there's something that's, I would say it's probably the
truck?
size of,
Is it like a kitty?
yeah, like one of the
Lamborghini?
kitty Lamborghinis, and then you could actually win like a
And-
legit, real, super awesome Lamborghini.
So a lot of people are going to get the Hot Wheels, obviously.
Yeah.
Does everybody get something?
Everybody gets something.
So there's going to be a lot of people that get Hot Wheels, but somebody is going to get an
that
actual
RC
Lamborghini.
car. Oh,
Yeah, bro,
That's pretty cool.
Dude,
That's a good
that's
fundraiser
really
idea.
cool. Yeah,
So, good job, Mr. Beast.
what is the third question?
Okay, third question. And this one might give it away because you're a movie guy.
Oh, okay.
The spokesperson is named Vince.
So, this item shares the name of a 1981 German film about a submarine crew during World War II.
Oh my God!
Go
Can
ahead.
I say what it is?
Go ahead.
It's a Badlands Chugs Das Boot.
You got it. Go ahead and open it.
No.
This is
way, bro.
This is a miniature version because I didn't want to go ahead and get everyone the
How are we
2
supposed
liter.
to open this?
Might just
We can't open it without knives.
I'll get my pocket knife real quick.
Cool box.
I couldn't afford anything this Christmas, so I got you this box. Oh, man. This is really cool.
What?
Oh my.
So Badlands Chugs has a 2 liter version of this. This is a half liter.
Dude, this is freaking cool. This is going to be how we do our taste test from now on.
That's what I was
assume.
thinking. I was like, we could use these
Yeah.
for all these future taste tests.
Yeah. Which if you haven't watched or listened to, which you haven't, you definitely haven't watched the podcast for because this is our first video. But if you haven't listened to our podcast before and you're new here, we do quite a few taste tests. We've done a root
I don't
beer
know why we do.
because it's freaking fun, dude. What do you mean? So we have tried a bunch of different flavors of Mountain Dew. For our 100th episode, we did a root beer taste test where we tried a bunch of different root beers blindly and tried to guess what they were. And then, which I don't know that we would have wanted to use this for this one, but a couple weeks ago, we did a weird soda, like novelty soda taste test. So we tried like bacon, corn, grass, dirt, peanut butter and jelly, a bunch of random pickle, a bunch of random like novelty sodas. This is freaking cool. And you brought yours with you?
Yeah. Here,
Okay.
let me
Bro,
go
we
get
should have
it.
just
Wait,
drank
did
the
you actually
Jose
buy
out of this.
from Badlands Chugs?
No, he actually has just come out with his own ones. And I ordered these like a day before I saw the video where he
Oh.
was plugging his own ones.
Nice.
The
But
mini ones?
It's still cool.
yeah, his are 1 liter. So they're actually double this size.
well,
a
part of
lot
it is
bigger.
that he does chugs.
But
Now here's,
I thought
here's
these
the
ones,
key,
This is
right?
you
freaking
could use
cool.
these ones a lot more
You
than
drink
yeah.
it, you drink it like this, and then when it gets to the bottom, you turn. And it doesn't bubble and spill out on you. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen him when he drinks it so fast?
No,
though?
but I've
it
seen the
legitimately
movie
doesn't
Beer
matter.
Fest.
The movie Beer Fest.
When they talk about the key being
I have
to turn
seen
the-
Beer Fest though.
This is a beautiful gift.
Dude, this is freaking cool.
So yeah.
All right.
Even if we weren't going to do a podcast where we were exchanging gifts, I had already ordered these before this whole idea was
Yes.
even approved by Ryan.
Mm.
So I'm glad you guys
Dude, this is freaking cool.
That's cool. Is there any scientific difference to the shape of the cup? They like
Yes, because if you drink it like this, well, depending on what's in it, if it's just water, it may not do it, but soda or something like that, a bubble would develop here.
and then it like
And then it
sloshes
would-
yeah.
and it like kicks
The
and
air
spills
pocket
all
would
over.
release, and then like all the stuff that's right here would go whoosh, and
I-
then it could spill on you.
I've already
So you have to go like
used
that.
mine. And yeah,
and release the air bubble.
I
You already
started-
used yours?
yeah,
Dude.
I had to.
Oh, you had it stuck in your hat. I was like, what's with your
Yeah.
hat? I thought you were getting us hats.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
But yeah, I already drank it.
He said he came in and he said, "Don't look in my hat.
Brett
Our
had
gift
the
is in there."
boot in his hat.
That's freaking cool, man.
But yeah, I've already tested mine out, and the first time I did my own chug with just water.
You
But I wanted to
you in the
see-
kitchen.
I wanted to see how fast I could do a whole water chug with this, and I was able to do it in 10 seconds. But
Oh my God.
frick.
Wait. Is
Okay.
this where we're going now? Of
Podcast
doing
idea.
our own chugs?
We're doing our own chugs
fastest
now.
chug.
Next,
I'm gonna
next time, huh?
I'm going to win.
Yeah, I doubt it,
I don't know. Maybe not.
bro.
I love water, dude.
That's true. I don't know that I want to do water. I'm down for
Well,
Gatorade.
we can do different things.
Bro, Gatorade, I can put some Gatorade down. All right, so we've all opened a gift, so let's let Brett open one. So who wants to have Brett open a gift? I'm fine to go first.
Braxton did.
So I would like to say, and I will show these on the screen now, but I have gone and drawn everyone a little caricature of themselves. So instead of writing names on the tags for the gifts, I drew everyone. And here's Brett's.
All right. Did a good job too.
Thanks, man. I tried.
Like I looked at all
So
of these,
I
and
actually-
you could tell
I actually
exactly who was who.
Sketched them beforehand, and the sketch I did of yours was way better than that one.
What were you
Alright,
going to say
good?
before?
Oh, I was just gonna say, did you like my last clue for
yes.
the boot?
Yeah, that completely did give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I saved it for last, because
'Cause at
I was
first-
pretty sure you
Yeah.
have seen that movie.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of related to this, something. Okay. Djibouti Show had a charity stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I tell you about this?
No.
They had a charity stream, and I donated to it. You get, goes to St. Jude.
Yeah.
But they had rewards, and I was like, oh, probably won't win an award. I never win anything.
Oh, you did tell me about this actually.
I am now the proud owner of a Sticky Buddy signed by Justin from Djibouti Dubs.
I think we were watching a movie or something whenever you got the email because
Yeah.
you freaked out.
Yeah. And then after that, I said, I'm going to get a signed DVD. I don't know of what
No
movie.
way.
But now I'm like, these are my most prized possessions.
Bro, that's
now.
freaking cool. What is a sticky buddy again?
It's the one that's like cleans fabric and stuff. It looks kind of like a lint roller.
Oh.
The one where the lady rubs it on herself.
Yeah, in one of their like dubs videos.
And then the old lady is like, wow, that's what I'm talking about.
That's freaking
Go and
cool,
watch
man.
that video right now. If you,
That's freaking cool.
All right, you good?
Yes, we're good.
Knife again.
Gotta have that knife. That's a nice ASMR sound if I've ever heard one.
I think I just stabbed my finger.
Oh no.
I think I'm okay.
Not the fingy.
Oh, double wrapping?
Yeah, bro. I went all out.
It's tinfoil. Oh. ASMR. You're unwrapping your presents.
I feel like this is delicate. I don't want to do it too.
This is so cool.
Oh, wait. I just remembered what this was. By the way, we all showed each other what
Yeah,
we got
everybody
each other.
knows what we got each other except for the ones that everybody got for us.
Oh, he opened it
So.
perfectly.
Yes!
Oh, man. Okay.
I don't.
So if you've never seen the movie Life of Brian, you need to go watch it because this is the best scene in the whole movie and possibly every Monty Python movie out there. So
That's awesome.
and specifically this character who doesn't really have a whole lot of lines, but his name is Biggest Dickus.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great.
I have a very good friend in Rome whose name is Biggest Dickus.
I love that.
I love it, dude.
You'll find a theme from my gifts is one, they're all from eBay, which eBay, when Christian said something about that, I was like, I didn't even think to look there. Freaking best place to buy gifts under $10. But this is like an original movie card from when Life of Brian came out.
Dude, I'm
I'm
gonna
been
get
hanging
this
up in a
thing.
lobby.
I'm gonna get this thing framed.
Yes.
That was the intent.
And
yeah.
I'm
That's
going
really
to
cool.
put this in my office at work because
yeah.
everyone is going to think that this is like some kind of a
Relevant historical.
yes,
Yeah.
but I'll know the backstory.
That's
Brett, what is
amazing,
that?
dude.
This is the Caesar Augustus.
Yes. This is what historians today believe he actually looked like.
Yeah.
This is great,
Dude,
I
I'm so
love it.
excited. All right,
Thanks,
who's
man.
next? You bet, bro.
Do we?
Do we just want to like go this way?
Yeah. Let's have somebody. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you yours.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, I'm going to give Christian his first
That's fine. I don't care.
because yours is heavy and it's on the bottom.
Okay.
That's the. Now I'm going to get to yours.
Am I still opening mine first?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Am I still opening mine first?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If Christian wants to open his, he can.
No, we can go. We can go in the order.
Oh, that is freaking good. It's way too cinnamony though. I don't know if I think because I poured mine like right off the top. I
Yeah.
think I should have like let it cool a little bit and then like
You
poured
got
it
all
in
the
with the rest.
Floating cinnamon.
I think so because it's really strong. Like
Doing your
Really,
little
really
cinnamon
strong.
challenge.
yeah. Have any like words that you would like to say about this? Enjoy.
Banana.
Ooh.
Has nothing to do with what's in the box. I just wanted to say the word.
All right, Braxton's address is.
No!
Here, can I see your knife?
Yep.
I was gonna use my keys again, but you have a knife, so I might as well. I have to push the button.
Yeah.
What? That's freaking cool. I didn't realize I had a button. So, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Wait. You just saw something.
I just saw.
Okay. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It is not the root beer. It is the delicious ginger beer.
Oh.
Bundaberg ginger beer, which if you
Nice.
have not been around long enough, we did a root beer taste test, and Bundaberg was literally the grossest thing that I think any of us has ever drank in our life until we did the weird taste test, and then Bundaberg was actually pretty good.
But I have tasted that for
Are
myself.
these fish flakes? No, I'm just kidding. Vegemite?
Yes. So
It's
we'll
Australian
have a
thing.
ginger beer and
Australian.
Vegemite taste test. That's it.
That's what the deal is? This is for the podcast taste test?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All you need
And
is
All right.
it's Australian
So,
themed.
here we
Both
go.
made it.
Trying Vegemite
Oh my
now.
God. Be
My-
careful.
Not opening it.
let me go fill this up with water for you.
I was about to say, let me go
Does it-
fill this up with
Does it
Vegemite.
stink really bad?
It's supposed to
It's very
taste
salty.
like extremely salty. Yeah.
You got to take little bit.
I'm not going to try it right now. I value my sanity for tonight. All right.
Okay.
Braxton, it's your turn.
Okay.
Who wants to give Braxton a present? Would you like to open mine?
Like to open mine.
I would
You
like
ain't
to
never
know,
seen
what
Bad Boys
do you
2.
think about your caricature?
I'm slightly offended.
Because it has a plant on it?
Yes. The likeness itself is perfect.
I drew the beard and the glasses and short hair.
Great.
I wasn't sure what the plant was at first. I thought it was like a plug.
No, it's a plant.
Yeah.
It's him holding a plant. Because, he's the plant guy.
He's the plant guy.
It had to be done.
It looks oddly similar. Your caricature looks oddly similar to what he's got on his shirt.
It does.
Oh, it
it
kinda
looks
does,
like Lindo
yeah.
Man.
What is that? Lindo Man?
Do you know what Lindo Man is?
I don't.
No,
I'm
what is
surprised you
Lindo
know.
Man?
Okay, this wrapping paper is horrible to get off.
Oh, we know
Well,
how
that's
much
because I
that
taped it
postage
really
was.
good, dude.
Oh. I guess.
And I taped that really good,
Right.
too. I think you're going to like this. I hope so.
Now, I already
anyway.
guessed this was a poster. Because
Yeah, it's a
typical,
poster.
Poster
It's a poster.
wrapping.
Ooh.
They're playing
Wait, it's taped up.
so like a button. So we did watch Spider-Man: No Way Home a week ago.
Oh.
And I've seen it twice now. And if you haven't seen it yet, you need to do so like
Oh my
ASAP.
God, dude.
Because I think it is literally the best. Have you seen it yet, Brett?
I haven't.
Bro, I legitimately think it is the best. It's definitely the best solo movie.
You got this for $10.
Oh,
I sure
man.
did.
Oh
Nice.
my God. Snow dogs. That's so amazing.
You
Oh
got
my
something
God.
wrong with your head.
No, you got something wrong with your head.
I said I might actually have to keep this and not give it to Braxton because when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's so awesome!"
It's amazing.
But I knew
All
that
right.
I would enjoy
I'll
it.
keep it for a while, then I'll regift it to you.
I don't want it. I knew that I would enjoy it walking into your house
Yeah.
and seeing it hanging on the wall that we just walk in and we're like, you got something wrong with your head.
That's so great. That's awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
Braxton already has a bunch of movie posters on his wall because he has like one
I
of
gotta
the
find a place
coolest
for it to go.
like home theater setups
Thank you.
like anyone could have. It's
Thank you.
awesome. But
I want it to
This'll
go
be a
right by
nice-
the kitchen.
this will be a nice addition.
Like just to the right where the doorway is. That's where I want it to go.
I want it to
there.
be outside, like on the gate.
Outside on the marquee. That would actually be really
Heck
funny.
yeah.
Very cool.
Dude, I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
I knew that was something that I would enjoy walking into your
Mm-hmm.
house and seeing more than I would like to have it in my own.
Okay.
Which I could always buy it. I could always
So
get
that means
one.
now I have to put it up.
Yes, you do. That was the whole point of me getting it for you was so you could hang it up.
I know.
I'm surprised you don't have like a really nice,
Holes?
like, no, like a real, what?
A holes poster?
No, I'm surprised you don't have like a really nice, like poster frame that you just like rotate out.
Yeah,
At this
that's
point.
something that I've thought about, which I'm sure you're not surprised that that's
No,
something that
it's
I've
not.
thought about.
I still want that
It's
No
just a
Way
matter of
Home
buying it.
IMAX poster we saw the other night.
Yeah, the
That
giant
thing was
ones.
awesome. Yeah, dude. You know how cool that would be to have one of the freaking giant ones? You know what I should have gotten you was that Clifford the Big Red Dog
Oh,
standee that was at AMC.
Clifford
the
looks
other
too
day.
real.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, Christian, you're up. Who's got Christian?
Well-
He has my present for him already.
Oh, that's true. Open that mug.
It's another Das Boot.
It does look like the same box.
It's the same box.
It is the same box?
No, it's the same size box.
Oh.
Whatever standard size this is to put, because it had a glass in it.
Wait, Christian, you didn't bring
Before.
your chalice over here?
No,
Oh, bro, that's
He
a
was
great
done.
prop.
it is.
So we had the Hoj, and Christian brought a chalice to drink it from, and it's freaking cool. We'll have to go get it in a minute.
Why is it stuck?
What did you do? You broke it already?
Men versus
It's
box.
this, dude.
What
Okay.
is that?
Dude.
Okay.
All right. Explain what that. Explain.
What is that?
What? I didn't even see it.
Okay.
It looks like he's got Mao hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
It is a sticker of John Cena with Mao hair. Where do I put this?
I don't know. I thought about that. I was like, where functionally could he actually put the
Dude,
sticker?
you should
and
put that
I don't
on.
know.
You should put that on the back of your car.
On my car? Yeah.
Now, something funny that y'all know is that I ordered this off of Redbubble, and I said I have a gift coming from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and from a Redbubble vendor called Communist Merch.
Communist merch?
So yeah, that's where that came from.
Well,
I don't know what else to say about that, but
and
is that what you like?
2 bags of
Do you still
gummy
like
worms.
them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you. We really needed these last weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, like 2 weekends ago when we went to. yeah.
Whenever it was. That was the greatest gift I've ever gotten. I mean, thing is, if I don't put it on something that I have long enough, I don't want to put it on my laptop because what if I get a new laptop at some point?
Right.
It
It has to be something you're gonna have for a long
I just
time.
have to hope that
You can put it on like your bathroom mirror.
You should start carrying around like a little cup everywhere you go and just put it on that. That way
Yeah.
that you can go to like a restaurant and sit it down and say, hey, can you like fill this up? Or they just bring you
Yeah.
out a cup and you pour it in there and then you just face it at whoever's sitting next to
maybe
you. on the
maybe
table.
it should go. Yeah, I could put it on my Das Boot.
Ooh.
You could put it on your Das Boot. That is an idea.
Oh my god.
If I put it on my Pelican, I would get flagged at airports.
Probably. Yeah. That would be fantastic.
Well,
That's up to you now. Where it's gonna go.
thank you, Braxton.
Yes.
That's freaking awesome. All right.
Is it my turn?
Your time has come.
All right. So I've opened Ryan's.
I'll give him his next.
Okay, which
Give him the red one, the one with the red wrapping. Wait, let me put my hand in it first to make sure that's his.
I like how you didn't put names on these.
Yeah, that's his.
Right?
This is fantastic.
I like the Santa bag. Okay. Envelope and a CD. Ooh, DB Cooper FBI investigation.
what?
Is this a
Okay, you can probably find it online. I have no clue. This is the first thing I came across, and I was like, "Yep, I'm getting it."
is this a
It is.
CD?
It is the legitimate.
Or-
Yes, it is a CD containing the legitimate, like verified,
Files?
unredacted FBI original investigation file into DB Cooper. It's 180 pages.
Jeez,
Their
that's
entire
all like,
file.
God.
oh my gosh.
And so
okay.
I figured, when you're bored at work, whatever, pop
Just
that
a
sucker
little-
in
Yep.
Yep.
and solve it
Oh, so you're giving me a job. Okay.
if you want
my
to.
God.
That's awesome.
I just saw it. I was
Wow.
like,
That's so funny.
that could be potentially like hours of
Entertainment.
How,
Yeah.
if
how
you
did
have a
you
way to
come
look at it.
across this?
Just type in.
Internet.
Yeah. I was like, man, what is. I was like, first I was going to get you maybe an old magazine that DB Cooper was like the front of for the collectible
Hmm.
factor. And I was like, you know, I haven't seen a lot of his stuff like on display. Like he's a married man. Once you're married, you know, the DB Cooper memorabilia is like replaced with wedding photos and other boring stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, he probably couldn't put up a magazine somewhere cool. So let me get him something better. And then I came across that.
The
full-
compact disc of something that could
Unredacted
be
file.
easily accessed online.
Yeah.
You could probably download it online right now. So
But there's
But this-
something
but it's
great
cooler
about
than
about the
that.
CD.
Because someone else made that.
Yeah.
Someone else made that with the intention of like, I gotta file this away. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta make extra copies of this.
I need to sell this online.
Yes.
yeah,
That's freaking
I
awesome.
have
Yeah.
no clue what exactly it contains, but I just know all of it is there. That is their case file. The
Oh,
that's
FBI
really
case
cool.
file.
I will say, Christian had told me what he was getting you, and then I found like a wanted poster of DB Cooper,
Oh.
and I was like, that'd be really cool to frame and like put somewhere. But I was like, I'm not gonna get him a DB Cooper gift, too.
Yeah, I will say, if you want more DB Cooper stuff, just type in DB Cooper on eBay.
Oh,
A
I'm
bunch of
sure
stuff
there's a
comes up.
ton of stuff.
I will say, to find yours, I typed in biggest dickus, and I had no idea what was gonna come up. I was like, this is dangerous territory that I'm getting into
Yeah.
here, typing biggest dickus into eBay. I like,
Oh.
I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna go there. Whatever I was about to say, I'm not gonna go there.
Redacted.
Thanks, Christian.
Yeah.
No, this will
That's
give
really
me a
cool.
lot of fun stuff to do during my office hours when I usually got nothing to do.
Heck yeah. That's freaking cool. Oh my gosh. All right. My turn. Up.
You wanna go, Christian?
I guess it's just Christian, huh?
Okay. This is the green.
This
Well-
is mine.
Yeah. So I tried to see if I could get customizable ones of these and hand them out
Okay.
to everyone, so we could be matching.
Oh my God.
Then it's impossible to find them customized anywhere. So I just got you a regular one, and I'm really happy you're wearing red because it matches your outfit.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Oh.
is this?
Oh no!
Why did you want to customize this?
I was gonna get the podcast logo put on there and give them out to everyone.
this is how this guy keeps warm.
Oh my God. Okay. So Christian got me this is from Big Mouth.
Say it without
This
laughing.
is from Big Mouth Inc. And he got me the Willy Warmer, which is tagline, a heater for your Peter.
You're not Peter.
At first, when I first opened it, I thought this was like a like a wool knit like foam finger.
I thought it was a mitten.
I didn't know what it
Well,
was.
it kind of is.
That's hilarious.
It could be like
On the
oven
back
mitt.
it says never freeze your balls off again.
Oh my god. So what did you want to have written on these if you could?
He said he wanted to
I was
put
gonna
like
get
the
the
podcast
podcast
logo
logo.
put on it. What the frick? That's so funny. I love it.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, that's great. When he told me what it was, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Too bad you're not like playing football anymore. Like kicking in a super cold weather. That would have been so clutch.
I like take off my pants after the game. Everybody's like, what?
Wait, you guys don't have one?
You mean you guys don't have the Willy Warmer?
This podcast is brought to you by Willy Warmer.
Honestly,
Well, we may get demonetized or whatever that YouTube may get just taken down at this point for the Willy Warmer, but that's freaking awesome. I love it. I don't know if I don't know when I will use it. I mean, this seems like a really smelly gift.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm gonna hang it on the wall or something.
that'd be cool.
Well, you could also give it to
I could
someone
also
else.
hang it on my Willy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that.
It could also be like a slightly dangerous oven mitt,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
but
You could saying I could re-gift it.
yeah. Well, if you type in gag gift and eBay, that's if
right now.
you type in gag gift on eBay, that's the very first thing that comes up.
No.
Is it really?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
What was the second thing?
Well, there was one thing that I was going to wrap Brett's in a fake box, but I could only spend $10. And there's another fake box you could get for like another $10. And it was a fake baby toy. In the front of it said like "My First Fire," and it was like like a fire building kit. It shows a baby like making a fire
Yes.
in someone's house.
That's pretty good.
So that was number 2.
That's
It's
awesome.
a fake box.
A fake fire. Was it just like an empty box?
Yeah.
That's freaking
It's just
awesome.
meant for putting a real gift in.
That's funny. Have you seen the one like the book that's like it was like a bestseller on Amazon, and it was like Reasons to Be a Democrat or something that was written by somebody, and it was just it was like 300 blank pages.
I feel like there's a lot of those now
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah.
the secret to blah, blah, blah. And then it's empty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was like #1 bestseller on Amazon at one point. Like there's no telling how
That's
much
so
money that
dumb.
somebody made from
That's so
Jeez.
stupid.
a blank book.
We're in the wrong business.
I'm telling you, bro.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Who next? Do you want to open mine now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So
I think that's all that's left because I
Yeah.
think once we get to Brett, everybody's done. I'm excited.
yours was funny.
Did you get
Yours
a
is
Willy Warmer
serious.
too?
That's it. So with yours, I kind of went for like the collectability factor. I hope you don't have one. I just saw this online. And I was like, that's kind of cool. It'd be cool for him to have.
It's just another Willy Warmer.
It'd be cool to put on display somewhere or to read if you don't have one.
Very cool. Very cool.
Ooh.
I have a few things like this, but I don't have this.
Yeah.
I love stuff like this too.
And
What is it?
It's like just a.
Would you
making
care to
of.
read it for
It's-
the
yeah.
audience,
No,
Braxton?
I'm not going to.
it's a collector's edition.
You know what? No,
Life
it's just
magazine.
for me.
You know what? Screw you guys.
I'll display it. So one time Braxton and I watched this documentary on the making of Star Wars, and he told me all this interesting stuff on how it was basically supposed to be a train wreck,
Right.
but it took off.
Yes.
And they made so many mistakes in movie making, which are now considered like,
Par for the course.
yeah, for most movies now. Like they all
Yeah.
follow this and the mistakes that it made, which are now not mistakes. And so I looked online. I was like, what is under $10 Star Wars,
More like Star Wars. Am I right?
Star Wars memorabilia under $10, which could be like super collectible in the future, super cool to have.
Yeah.
I mean, in like 50 years, if like this is still in good condition.
I feel like that would be something that Braxton would open to his favorite page and then frame or something.
Yeah. Well, these always have really cool pictures in it.
Because
Too.
I figured
Stuff
it,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
In a few
Behind the
decades,
scenes.
and Braxton
Those are
takes really
really
good
cool.
care of stuff. So
Yeah.
I figured in a few decades, like that actually might be worth something or like worth handing down.
Yeah, that's really cool. And he loves Star Wars.
Yeah, and he loves Star Wars, and then I knew he has like shrines to a bunch of stuff, so I didn't know if he was going to have
I
a
do.
Star Wars shrine in the future.
Yes.
That would be cool to add to a shelf. And so that is
Yeah.
my gift to you.
Thank you. I don't think you also did. You even say what it was?
Life magazine collector's edition.
George Lucas in the making. Star Wars.
Oh yeah, there's my face.
You look like Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah, I look kind of cool. Kind of cool. I want to keep that.
That was part of the present, apparently.
Yes.
I will say, this is something that I found, and I think it's from the 60s, if I remember correctly.
Subway pizza.
And no, it's in a
It's
disc
about
box.
the same size box, isn't it?
Oh gosh.
You read read enough books, huh?
I hope that you'll think this is cool.
Where am I?
A knife. I mean, you should just be able to kind of open it. I didn't tape it.
I got it.
crazy.
Oh.
Another double wrapped gift.
Double wrapping.
This thing. What could it be? Like how we all use tissue.
It's
like,
a gift
Could it
card.
be?
no gift
It's
wrap
a used
anywhere.
gift card to Sonic.
I did wrap your gift.
Oh yeah, never mind. I was talking about myself because yeah. What could this? Oh no! Freaking way! No way!
Okay, that's cool.
So
Yeah,
I don't
this
know
is rookie
I don't-
season.
I guess, yeah. So I don't exactly know what these
What?
came from. I think there was like a pirate trading card game at some point, and
That's-
this guy on
oh.
eBay had tons of them. But
No
there were
way.
two, and I went like $2 above our limit to get both of these because I was like, well, I can't get one without getting the other because the artwork on them is really cool, and the information
Yes.
on the back literally says, "See this card for more information." Yep. But it is a Jean Lafitte, which if you're new to the podcast, we've been working on a documentary
This is
for a while
this is our boy.
Yes.
about Jean Lafitte and some sunken treasure. And
That's
I
Jim Nonis in
was
the
like,
back.
dude, this is freaking cool.
The artwork
It's really cool.
insane. If you got me these and it was just the artwork and it was some random dude,
Yeah.
I would have liked it.
It's very
Wow.
cool.
And it's so why are there two? Like
They have different information on the back.
okay,
Yeah, it's like a continuation, I guess.
this is the coolest gift I've ever gotten.
Well, geez, just
Well-
kick mine to the curb. No,
It's-
this one beats.
It's up
John
there.
Cena.
It's pretty cool.
It's
I
up there
want
with the
my
DOS boot.
boot back.
So-
Yes.
So before I'd already added something else to the cart, and it was
Oh, wow.
a book that someone had written that was Jean Lafitte, my grandfather. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. But then I saw these and I was like, okay, no, there's
Yeah.
no way. The other
I've never
one
heard of the
can
My
compete.
Grandfather book.
I don't. It's on eBay. There was one left.
Yeah, there's probably some what are they called?
Grandchildren.
No, the types of books that they're really weird. Fanfic.
Oh, their own fan
It's
fiction.
probably like some fan fiction novels with pirates.
Probably. Yeah.
But oh, dude, these are
I thought the artwork was really cool. The information on the back is like probably stuff you already know, but it's kind of cool too.
yeah.
Well, it's funny
Um,
to see it just
or-
as a trading card.
Or it's
Yeah.
interesting because some of this might be outdated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can like attach it to a year and think, oh, like this is what they thought back then.
Yeah, I'd have to look back and I could send you the eBay listing.
That's what I was just about
but
to
it
ask.
was-
Do you know what
I think
year
it was
these
like
came from?
1967.
Holy crap. This is so cool.
But he had the year on there. I don't exactly remember which one.
Yes.
But I thought it was really cool. And they came in like these cool like collector covers and stuff. So
what?
Very nice.
I'm never going to take them out.
I wouldn't either.
Obviously.
I was gonna go get some, and then they
Yeah.
showed up, and I was like, okay, never
Oh,
mind.
nice.
These people know
Oh.
what's going on.
This is my start to a mini.
You're gonna
museum.
collect the whole set.
Pirate
You gotta
trading
find all
card
the other ones.
collection.
Yeah. Battle them.
I mean,
Like
this guy
Pokemon.
guy had like a huge collection of them, and he only had like one of each. And I was like, well, if I get one and I don't get the other, and it says like, see this card for more information, and then
Yeah.
you look at it and you're like, well, where's the other card?
Which-
I was like, okay, it's worth getting both of them.
Which other historical characters did he have? Like,
It was it's just pirates.
oh really?
Yeah,
So there'd be like a
and
Blackbeard.
it's like a
one
Blackbeard.
or
It's like
yeah,
all the most famous pirates you can think of.
very cool.
It's pretty cool.
This is so cool. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the sticker
I just,
and the boot.
so is this the last
No.
one now?
If it would have been a John Cena trading card,
Oh. Yeah. Use that sticker to make a trading card.
Yeah. Bro, I knew when I found that one, I was like, okay, I stumbled upon gold here.
my gosh, that's so cool.
And I saw it, and it was I just Googled John Lafitte on eBay, and
Reds?
these cards
Yeah.
popped up, and it was like a bunch of random pirates, and I'm like,
Open it
oh
like
man,
that.
what if he doesn't have them in
This-
stock? And he just happened to have both of
The
them in
top is
stock.
either there or under on the bottom.
Yeah, I've been waiting to give you that gift for like weeks.
That's so cool.
I told Braxton about
You
it
got this
whenever
from
we went to
Walmart.
Mobile.
You would have
So
loved
flip it
that
over.
museum too. in
Oh, yeah.
Mobile.
Over.
It was the coolest thing.
Yeah, that's the.
Holy crap.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
So that's the again.
So this
that's
is
the swell,
the
but it's
swell.
not the bad kind. Maybe it'll be
It's-
good.
California,
It may be nasty, but
a San Diego craft brewed soda made with real cane sugar. So this is the same brand as
the nastiest coffee flavored
the
soda
coffee
we've ever
vanilla
had.
cream or
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah. When I heard San Diego, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Can you hand me the
All right.
bonbons?
So
I
we'll
want to try one of the other ones.
We'll have to try that here in a little bit. And then, oh my goodness. You remembered what my favorite movie of all time
Now
was.
look closely at it. You see what it is, don't you?
Widescreen. Laser. Yeah, I know. I was like, this looks like a record. I thought it was like the sound.
Oh, it is a record.
Well, I know, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Forrest Gump on Laserdisc. There. Isn't that hilarious?
yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't have the DB Cooper disc in that size, so I had to get the small one.
So yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. This is another thing that I could like display in my office.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
I probably won't have to get this one framed though.
Right. You can just
I mean, I could,
set
I
it.
guess.
These
but,
purple ones are really good.
dude, this is awesome. Yeah. Forrest Gump is like,
It's in your like top of the top,
it's
right?
it's like
the
my favorite movie of all time.
Very cool.
Just because it references so many different historical events.
Yes.
Even though it's a completely fictional
Yes.
movie, it references so many historical events that I have an interest in.
Yes. That's
That-
what makes it.
I
love
invested in a fruit company.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
By the way, what town did we go through on the way back?
Oh, we drove through Bile the Battery. It was cool. It was cool. All the
That's
shrimp
really
boats.
cool.
The people like drive their shrimp boats.
Did you go
like,
to
in the
Bubba
thing.
Gump Shrimp?
No.
Bubba Gump Shrimp Co.
I love Bubba Gump shrimp. Not like we hadn't been to the original or anything, but they have the one at like the boardwalk in Galveston.
Yeah, we went there.
It's freaking good, bro. They have some coconut shrimp that is the bomb. It's so good. And you had like wasn't that where you got that cider that was super freaking good?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
have been either there or
I
that
don't remember
pizza.
what that was. I need to figure out what kind that was because it was really good. No, I'm pretty sure it's a bubble gum. Are we about to try this right now?
No,
We need to.
it's hot.
I mean, it's your gift. We can do whatever you want with it.
Let's do it.
If you're gonna-
Let's wait until has everyone received all
You're
their
the
gifts?
last one.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know if I want to drink hot.
I think there's
soda.
a bottle opener over there in one of those drawers.
Is it not a twist off?
I actually, I don't know.
think.
It may be a.
Oh. Just off
Well.
if you squeeze hard enough, I
Yeah.
guess.
Anything's a twist off if you're willing to rip your hands apart.
Well, I know I
Here, let's use my
I broke the steel. I broke the
Shut
seal.
up.
And I was twisting it around, but it's not wanting to come out. I've got grooves in my hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bottle opener over there. Here, I can go and grab it real quick.
All right.
Y'all make some small talk.
Okay. Well, what? We're not gonna wash these boots.
We can wash them. Do we need to wash them?
I'm gonna wash mine if we're gonna use the boots.
Need me to get up? Oh.
Can you
So here's some small talk. So me and my cousin were golfing on Monday last week. So a few days before Christmas, I guess. And it was really cold the early part of last week. And now it's like super hot here in Texas. But it was like 40 degrees. But my cousin and I, we really wanted to go golfing. And I got this Santa hat from my college Christmas party, and it's like super warm. So I decided to wear it while I was golfing. And we got up to hole 5, which is a par 3. And I've already made a hole in one on this hole before. It was my very first hole in one back during the summer. And turns out that this is my lucky hole because I made another hole in one on the exact same hole while wearing the Santa hat. So
Did you hit the exact same club?
exact same club.
same ball flight?
It looked almost the exact same because the pin location was very similar too.
Oh,
I think
really?
it was a little bit closer than the first one was, but not by much. It was on the same part, like same side of the green. It was kind
Have you
of on
heard
the-
Brett's story about his first hole in one?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I need to tell you that here in a second. But anyways, so this one it went straight in, and me and my cousin went crazy. So
I can imagine.
hitting
That's
a hole in
freaking
one.
awesome.
But the funny thing about it is, and I realized this after I already did it, is the second time you do it, my reaction was probably just as crazy as the first one, but it subsides a lot quicker than the first one. Like whenever I got home, the very first time I hit my first hole in one, I was telling Lindy, I was calling people and, just letting everyone know that I did it. This time I forgot to tell Lindy
No
until
way.
like the next day.
That's freaking awesome.
so I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's something that I've already done, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But the first time I hit my hole in one, it was an interesting story. Me, my dad, and one of his buddies were playing golf, same hole, and I hit this ball, and it looked like it was going in the whole way, and it lands on the green, and you can still see the ball right in front of the flag stick, but it didn't go in right away. And it wasn't until we were driving up on the golf cart, there's a little creek that you have to go over, and we were on the bridge, and I looked at the ball, it was still there. We get over the bridge, and when we get on the other side, it was gone. So this ball must have been sitting right on the edge of the cup. And it took probably 3 minutes maybe to go in, like after, because I was the first one that hit.
After
then
the
my-
groundskeeper set off the explosions trying
Yeah,
to kill the
that-
gopher.
That's exactly what happened. Jack.
That's great.
But yeah, so my very first hole in one, was not like one of those that you celebrate on the tee box because it was you could still clearly see the ball.
It wasn't like leaned against the flags.
I mean, I guess it could have been. It could have been, but who knows? It was just it was
That's
there
freaking
1
exciting.
second, and then once we got over that bridge, it was gone. So, but the one that I got just last week, it just went straight in. So
Heck yeah.
it was.
You have
It's
to
a pretty
celebrate
cool-
on the tee box.
It's a pretty cool feeling to hit all in one.
Yeah. I told you my first like disc golf ace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like pleaded because I told Christian like 2 or 3 days before I got it. I was like, dude, I'm feeling like one of us is going to get one in the next like 3 rounds. And I think it was like round 2 or 3 of that after saying that I did it. And I did it on the second hole at Lindsay Park. And I threw this like perfect shot. And like as soon as I let go of it, I was like, oh, that's going in. And it hit like dead center chains. There's nobody around anywhere. Like normally the parking lot's busy. There's people on the course. There's no one there. I had like begged and pleaded with my girlfriend to go with me because I was like, I'm really close. Like I feel like I'm my ace today. And literally like I've been gone for, I don't know, 15 minutes probably at that point. And I called her and she's like, you got a hole in one, didn't you? And I was like, yes.
Well, then, have you told on the podcast the time you got your, is it called a black ace? Or-
Oh, yeah. I think we talked about it at one point.
Okay.
But so Christian and Brett and I are playing at South Spring, which is like a really wooded course at a church in like just south of Tyler. And I was trying to like hit this crazy line with a driver to like park the hole. It's a par 4, like up a hill. But I mean, it's not that far of a hole. It's just really awkward and it's really tightly wooded. Like if it was not wooded, you would easily be able to reach the hole. So I'm trying to like hit these lines through the trees and I let go of it early and it never hits anything. And it's going left and it's going left. And all of a sudden it goes out of sight and we hear ching. And I'm like, no way. And they're like, you just made it. Because I guess you guys didn't exactly know where the basket
I had
was.
never played this
You're like,
course
you just got a
before
hole
then.
in one. And I'm like, I made it in the practice basket. So that hole literally is like right next to one of the practice baskets. And we walked up there and it's just sitting in the bottom of the cage, just chilling there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I had a black ace, which is you can make a hole in one, but in the wrong basket.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But awesome, though.
Yeah,
At
dude,
the
it
same
was
time.
freaking cool, but it's just so like I've got one ace and then I have a
'Cause-
black ace. Like how many people have a black
That's
ace,
what
but
I was
only
about to
have
say.
like one ace or
I
something?
feel like a black ace would be a lot rarer than
Well,
a
it
normal.
depends on the course. Some of the courses have 2 baskets on a hole, and so it's
Oh.
pretty easy to
Okay.
do it. Like it would be like acing the short basket or something
Okay.
when you're playing longs.
I guess I'm
But-
thinking of it in terms of like regular golf where
Yeah.
the holes are all spread out.
Yeah.
Could you imagine making a black ace in real golf? That would have to be
That's
like the most
impressive.
We
that
start
would be
teeing off
extremely
on hole
impressive.
6 and trying to make it on the green of like 16, which is like over that creek, just like on purpose.
This is what the real pros do.
I'm trying to make it on that green. Yeah, dude, freaking awesome. So I have this. It's not
I'll
it's
let
not the
you.
perfect deal, but it does have like a bottle opener on the.
Oh, I should have did that up to the mic.
It was a really good.
It's all good.
That was the perfect like.
So I don't know if you guys watched Tick Tick Boom on Netflix yet?
Mm.
So Tick Tick Boom is about
Me for it.
yeah, go for it. Tick Tick Boom is about it's about a musical written by Jonathan Larson. And if you don't know who Jonathan Larson is, he is the guy who wrote Rent, the musical. And Tick Tick Boom essentially is like him, like the movie anyway, is him telling through Tick Tick Boom, the musical, his story about his life and writing this first musical that ended up not like becoming a hit called Superbia. which is about like a futuristic kind of society. Except it's not that futuristic. It might have been at the time, but like the way things are now, that's basically what he wrote about. Was like people having like media devices where they film their life, like the rich and elite film their lives, and everybody else watches through like a phone, like an iPhone, basically. So it was a really cool like idea at the time, and the music in it that you hear a little bit of in the movie is fantastic. But if you know me, you know that I really like musicals. Like The Greatest Showman is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I think Tick Tick Boom might be up there at the top. Like they did a phenomenal job with it. I've watched it 3 times in 3 days.
Okay.
I watched it on Christmas evening, and then I watched it again Sunday morning. And then I watched it again with my parents yesterday. It's fantastic. You should definitely watch it. I'd highly recommend it. It's got Andrew Garfield
Yes.
is the main guy. And we did watch Spider-Man No Way Home, but I will not spoil anything about that.
Okay, dude. I want to apologize in advance because this stinks.
It smells bad.
It stinks.
I was trying to see if there was a description on here of what it's supposed to taste like, because the other one, the coffee, vanilla cream, whatever. I mean, there's the description right there. But this one, it just says San Diego craft brewed soda made with real cane sugar. And then this little thing over here is the same thing that said on the.
It doesn't
coffee
smell
version.
that bad.
So
It smells like a normal cola.
Smells like that San Diego cola. It's going to be the same thing as the coffee one. I can feel it. I mean,
It's got like a little bit of a strange taste to it, but it still tastes like you would think like a Coke or something similar would smell.
I don't think this
still
smells,
smells like that. Yeah.
like the other one.
No,
me.
the other one smelled kind of gross.
All right. Cheers.
I think this smells more like the Curiosity Cola. Ooh, what a beautiful clink sound. Love that. All right.
Chug? No.
it's not bad. It's not good.
It
But it's
starts
not
out
bad.
tasting like any other cola drink.
I like it.
I think the end tastes a little bit different.
No, mine tasted
But-
like a normal,
The end,
Cola.
the end tastes like cardboard, but the beginning tastes like.
but it
Coca-Cola.
tasted like a Sam's Cola, not like a Coke or something like that.
Shasta. Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely better than the coffee one. Like a ton better to me.
We're really gonna do chugs out of these.
Yeah, bro.
Heck yeah.
Ah!
Don't touch that mouse.
Did we show you Badlands chugs? Did you already know about it?
See, that's the other
And then
thing.
you got on the train.
Y'all were
of-
the ones that introduced me to Badlands Chugs.
Mhm.
So you can thank yourselves for this gift.
Yes. Oh my God. I haven't watched anything of his in a while. I need to rewatch.
We need to
The
try
white chocolate one's really good too.
Oh, yeah.
we need to try thick water.
No.
No. No.
I have no desire to do that.
You mean daughter? No, it's
Hold on. Hold up.
I like how I said something about cold orange juice earlier, and you said, "You mean orange juice?"
And then we're like, yeah, like the soda,
Yeah,
corn juice,
corn juice.
sweet corn soda.
Anyway, so we have not gotten to sit down and talk about our trip to Mobile.
Mhm.
So we went to Mobile the weekend before Christmas to go to our friend Jacob's wedding. And we went down on Friday. I had to go do wedding stuff because I was in the wedding party.
Right.
So Friday night, we drive like 8 hours to get to Mobile, which was fun. And on the
drive wasn't
entire
bad.
way down there, we listened to covers of Russian music.
Well, Russian covers of American music. Brett,
Well, we
you
listened
would have
Russian
lost
covers
your
of-
mind.
Oh man, I need to hear these.
Well, so it started out as Russian covers of American music in Russian. And then somehow we got onto Russian covers of American music in English with Russian accents.
And then we got to any country's cover
Yeah.
of an American song.
That sounds like a lot. Of
And that
fun.
got us about 4 hours.
I think it got us like halfway there. It might have even gotten us longer than that.
Yeah, it was kind of. We listened to it too much. We went
Yeah.
a little too far.
we did get,
super good.
we did get a little too far into it. I think it was so funny though. I mean, like that's just the most random music to listen to on a road trip. Like we could have listened to literally anything. We could have listened to podcasts. We could have listened to nothing for 4 hours,
Right.
but no, we listened to covers of American like pop songs in Russian.
Should we play one for Brett?
I don't know. I feel like
We'll
we
do it
might
another
get
time.
copyrighted or something
We'll
for
do it
that.
another
We'll show
There's
it to you
probably no
later.
service. You said there's no service.
No,
out
there's
here
not.
either, so it might be.
Yeah, but
Sometime
we'll show
you
you.
can
We'll
show
show
me.
you in a little
I'll
bit.
send you the playlist.
I forgot there was a full playlist of those.
Yeah, we looked. We went through about 3 or 4.
Can you say that again? I don't think it picked you up.
We went through 3 or 4 full playlists of that,
Yeah,
of just Russian songs.
yeah, and it was fun. Like it was enjoyable.
It was insane.
It
It
was
was
kind of
insanity.
insane, but it was enjoyable. And then we got there, and so we pull into Mobile, and it starts flooding. Not like a little bit of rain, like Christian is driving in the right-hand lane of the street. This is just like a normal street, but apparently there's like no drainage in Mobile. And the entire lane is underwater, and he's driving in it, and there's just like a tidal wave of water coming off of his tires. And we're like, what? And it just keeps getting worse. Like it started out as like, oh, there's like a little bit of water on the shoulder. And then it was like, oh, the entire lane is underwater. So we get there and they drop me off at like the Airbnb and go and eat. And I get out in the flooding rain, and I walk upstairs and change clothes real quick because we're going to the rehearsal dinner, which was at like Moe's Barbecue in Mobile, which Jacob had told us was like right by the Airbnb. So 3 of us go down and start walking around this place, like trying to find it in the pouring rain. And so by the time that we realize, hey, it's not here, and we go and get in the car and drive to Moe's Barbecue, we are soaking wet. So we walk into this rehearsal dinner, and I am like dripping water. Like it looks like I stood in the shower before we decided to leave. It was literally like the hardest rain that I've ever walked around in without any kind of rain jacket or umbrella, because I was not expecting it to rain. 2, I did not bring a single jacket. So if it had been cold there, I would not have been in a good place. It was good.
Really good.
So we end up making Moe's Barbecue. Rehearsal dinner is good. Go back, go to sleep. And then Saturday, we wake up. We're supposed to like get dressed and eat and whatever before the wedding. And Christian Rexon, did y'all go to a museum? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you
It was like the Maritime Museum, basically. It was like on the docks in this really big building.
Yeah, it was the National Gulf of Mexico Museum.
Oh, really?
And it was like the whole history of the Gulf of Mexico. And it was different levels. Like the first level,
It was designed to look like a container ship.
yeah.
And
was
it
cool.
did kind of look like it.
And it took you from like early history and exploration, all the super old shipwrecks, artifacts from that, and it would go to like 1800s development. Here's early Mobile. Here's shipping containers and how those work. And it was so
Here's
much like,
an RC boat you can drive.
as someone who loves
They had an
handle-
RC boat you
Yes,
could drive?
You could
What?
practice like parking.
Parking it next to the dock.
Yeah.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah. And they had towboats, and you could practice like figuring out how to do whatever. You had to figure out wind and
Okay,
sails.
one of the coolest things though
Dude,
was
that
how
sounds
they had like
awesome.
you could go down like it was a submarine thing.
They had
And
an
you would pilot it around
yeah.
and like it would I don't know, it was at first it was like, oh, this is probably gonna be like rinky dink, you know? But it was actually cool.
Yeah.
And I told him, wait, what's the thing I told you I had? Transmechanophobia,
Oh yeah.
the thing of piloting the sub. It's darkness, it's darkness.
Do you
it's
want to hold
darknone.
this?
Am I too far away from the microphone?
bit,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see. That's why I can't use a mic stand.
I can take it off the mic stand now. I just wanted it up there because I knew we were opening stuff.
Yeah. But you know, you're going, and then out of the darkness comes like the shipwreck, you know, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
That's really cool. Yeah, you want to like take that off?
No.
You sure?
No. Because you're going to have to readjust the levels and stuff. Isn't it probably easier if I stay farther away from it?
Your levels are already set for where it normally is.
Okay.
It was so cool. With all the hands-on stuff, there was stuff that would teach you how to chart a course on a ship. It would show you how to like pinpoint your location on the water by using 2 lasers. And it was just such simple stuff, but I was like, dude, this is my favorite museum ever.
That sounds really cool. I wish I could have gone. I was kind of preoccupied,
Yeah, you'll have to do all the
Yeah.
usual stuff.
but it's all good. It sounds really cool. I know you were telling me a little bit about it at like the reception, and it sounded super cool. So I may have to go back to Mobile at some point, which I'm sure I will. I mean, Jacob's living there now.
That's true.
It's a cool city.
Oh my God. Wait.
It's like
I agree.
it has the feel of New Orleans without all the tourism. So if you want the New Orleans feel and don't want to be around a bunch of tourists,
Well, they said that's where
tourist
like
traps.
the birthplace of Mardi Gras is.
go to Mobile.
It was in Mobile. I think Mobile is like one of the nicest cities to live in or something. It was like voted that at some point. So I liked Mobile. The streets are strange. Like you can definitely
They
tell
have no
it's
storm
really-
drains because of the old trees.
Yeah. You can definitely tell it's like an older city. But it was cool. Lots of cool stuff to do. And it's not like it has like a more small like city kind of feel
Mm-hmm.
than like New Orleans or even like Tyler. Like I felt like it was like kind of similar to Tyler maybe. But even then I wasn't sure that it was like quite as busy. You know what I mean? Which I didn't get around like drive around a whole lot in Mobile. I mean, we were kind of like confined to the Airbnb most of the time.
Yeah.
But like it like traffic wise,
It wasn't
it
bad.
didn't seem like it was that bad.
Especially at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, there was nobody else on
Nobody.
the road. Yeah, so Saturday, they went and did that. We hung out at the Airbnb with Jacob before he got married, and then Saturday evening, or I guess afternoon, it started at like 4, I think.
Mhm.
We had the wedding, and it was a blast. Everybody knows I like to
Get down.
jiggy on the dance floor, even though I'm terrible at dancing, like really awful. I just have a good time. Like it's always fun to go and dance and
Mhm.
just act like an idiot. And then Saturday night after the wedding, we all went to this really cool bar. What was it called again?
I was just thinking that. I have hobgoblins.
Hop Dotty, I think. Something
No,
like that.
haberdashery.
Haberdashery. Yeah.
Had
what it
nothing to
was.
do with getting your hat fixed. But
But it was like we went in and it was a really cool like spot.
Mhm.
It was very busy.
yeah, there was a lot of people.
There were a lot of people in there. But we went in and hung out and had a good time.
Mhm.
And you got to meet Bree,
Yeah, that's true.
who you went to school with, but apparently never came across.
Yeah, that happens.
Which was funny. She was like, "Wait, I never met you."
And I was like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Which is fun. But I have like horrible, like crippling FOMO. Like
That was really funny
I
because they were like, let's go to Waffle House. And I was like, I don't want to go to Waffle House. And
Yeah.
Ryan was like, I have to go to Waffle House,
yeah, I really do.
even though you're about to go to sleep.
It's a bad thing, man. Like it's really bad. Like I don't like doing things by myself as it is. Brett is well aware of this because I ask him to do things all the time. As I'm sure Christian and Braxton are too. Especially Christian. I mean, Christian goes and does stuff with me all the time. But Brett sent me was it a GIF or was it like a tweet or something that you'd found? Or maybe I found it.
What is it though?
It was like it was like friend has kids now. Me, hey, do you want to go to Africa tomorrow?
Right, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So I mean, I can go and do things by myself, but I prefer to do them with other people because then you have someone else to like share the moment with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I like to go do things with other people. And I do not like when someone goes and does something without me and then they want to talk about all the fun they had. And I'm like, well, I should have gone. So I have like terrible FOMO where I refuse to, I guess, take care of my well-being.
Right. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Because I mean, at this point, it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you're nodding off.
It's like 11 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I kind of wasn't feeling all that well at that point either. And then they're like, "Oh, do you want to go to Waffle House?" And I'm like, I need to go to bed. But yes, I love to go to Waffle House.
and then they didn't go to Waffle
And so we
House.
tried to go to Waffle House and we got there and it was closed. Like
Didn't
the
know that
inside
they-
was closed or something. So then they decided, hey, let's go somewhere else. And I'm like, okay. Well, at this point, after Waffle House was like a no-go, I was like, okay, I'm just ready to go home at this point and go to sleep. Like it legitimately was like a 10-minute drive from the bar to where Waffle House was. And on that 10-minute ride, I went from I'm so down to go to Waffle House to I am ready to go to bed. And so they decide, hey, let's go to Denny's. Denny's is permanently closed. So we didn't actually go to Denny's. They found that out before we
Rip.
actually drove out of the Waffle House
Rip
parking lot.
Denny's.
And then one of the guys wanted to go to Hungry Howie's, which I was totally down for.
Wait,
No
What?
way.
Yeah, man.
They're still around?
Apparently, yeah, I didn't know.
wait, you're not joking.
I'm
It's a
not
real
joking.
pizza
He
place that-
legitimately had a Hungry Howie's pulled up.
No
And I was
way.
like, dude, that sounds awesome. Like, I would love to go to Hungry Howie's. So they decided not to do that for whatever reason. Like, nobody wanted to go to Hungry Howie's. And I was like, why would you not want to go to Hungry Howie's? Freaking Hungry Howie's.
You
Are
have
kidding
one
me?
existing
You have
in your
one
town.
at your town and we're not going to go? Like, I need some stuff on my crust, okay?
Butter crust?
Yeah, dude, they
Oh my
used to have
God.
like the best crust seasons. They were freaking good. Anyway, we end up not going to Hungry Howie's for whatever reason. And they're like, let's go to Whataburger.
Jeez.
And
how
I'm
many
like,
options?
oh, wow. So of all the places we could have gone in Mobile, we decided to go from a Waffle House, could have had Hungry Howie's, and we
Yeah.
decided to go to Whataburger, which we
So-
could drive and get at any time.
Let me just say this though. Isn't Whataburger kind of like how we view In-N-Out Burger? Like in Alabama,
What do you mean?
when they consider
These are
Whataburger?
Texas people that I'm with.
oh,
No one is from
Oh,
Alabama
okay.
that we're
Okay.
with. These
then
are
that's-
all Jacob's friends from NAC.
okay.
So
That changes everything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
that's what I'm
Let's-
saying.
That's dumb.
there's no reason to go to Whataburger.
Right. The only reason they chose that was because it was open.
Well, we thought it was open. So we
What?
get to Whataburger
What?
and we pull in and they're closed.
What kind
It
of
looks like they're
establishment
open.
is this?
They're closed. So they end up saying, screw
The
it.
ice
We're
cream
not
machine's
we're not
broken.
even gonna worry about it. Let's just go back. So we end up going back to the Airbnb. And so I think you guys had been there for like 15 minutes at this point.
Yeah, not very
Um,
long.
And so we go back to the Airbnb, which I was kind of happy about at that point. Although Hungry Howie's did sound freaking awesome.
That surprises me
Yeah.
that it was there.
And it was dine in open till like 2 a.m.
What?
Yes.
What kind of Hungry Howie's is
I don't
this?
know. But I was super pumped for it.
That's amazing.
Did the other Hungry Howie's have?
I don't think so.
Yes.
There were
they-
no
The
tables
one
in it.
here, it had like 2 tables.
Because I remember the whack-a-mole. I don't remember tables.
They had whack-a-mole in there.
You,
Maybe I don't remember
don't you?
whack-a-mole.
You remember?
Maybe, I don't know.
They definitely had some tables in there. I mean, most of the time it was like pick it up and take it home, which was Hungry Howie's was freaking good, man. Like I'm so upset that they closed. But you know what was even better than Hungry Howie's was Mazzio's.
The pizza,
Hey, we went once to Mazzio's, right?
yeah.
They have one in Palestine
The,
still.
the pizza isn't,
There's one by
Great.
TJC.
That's one by TJC.
but the games
I thought the pizza was really
are
good.
where it's at.
But they have that like chocolate chip pizza,
Dude,
bro.
I love that chocolate chip
It's good,
pizza.
man. It is really freaking
And then it
good.
was Chubby's, which is the stupidest name for a restaurant.
So that's
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the
forgot
place
that
that
Chubby's
Denny's
was
Denny's.
there. Yeah.
so
No,
it was Chubby's, and then it was El Dorado Jack's.
There was a place called El Dorado Jack's
And
that
it was-
existed.
It was no different from
forgot.
Chubby's.
Yeah, I think the restaurant, like
Opened
not
as
just our
Chubby's.
restaurant, but like the chain rebranded as El Dorado Jack's.
no way.
Which name is worse, Chubby's or El Dorado Jack's?
They're both awful.
What if it was called El Dorado Chubby's?
That's hilarious.
I remember
So,
the
El Dorado
menu.
Jack's is definitely a better name.
The
Though.
menu, I remember going, and it specifically said something like, yeah, we were formerly named Chubby's, but one of the people eating here said, hey, this place feels more like it would be named El Dorado Jack's.
What?
And they were like, so
I
we're
think
not.
I remember that. On the menu, there
on
was
the
an
menu,
explanation of
there
why
was
they
an
changed the name.
explanation. And
It
it
made
was
no sense.
It was something so simple. Like
no
someone was
way.
like,
Hey, let's change the name.
this
okay.
doesn't feel like a Chubby's. And they had TVs above the urinals.
Bro, they did have TVs above the urinals.
That's the first time I had seen that. Actually, that's the first and last time I've seen that. I thought that was going to
was
take
so
off across the
cool.
world. I thought that was the future.
It was so
Where
cool.
are the TVs above the urinals?
But who stands at a urinal long enough to watch TV is the
Me?
only bad thing. Well,
I
I
was-
mean, I thought it was really cool because you could stand there and pee and watch TV at the same time. But like, how practical is that really?
What
for
if you could
to
pick what you're
install
going to watch
TVs?
like on an airplane, but it's like a 2-minute video,
Now-
if that.
If they had those in the stalls when you were taking a
Or what
pee,
if it was just
that would
TikTok?
be awesome. That would be annoying. That'd be like Chive TV.
Oh, that's a
at
good idea.
restaurants.
Yeah, what if it was just Chive TV, but then you'd laugh while you're trying to take a dump?
Chive TV. If it was a pizza place, maybe.
You're like watching Chive TV, and then you hear the guy next to you start laughing, and his stream goes like a machine gun.
We need to do
Good night, folks.
Yeah. We need to do a devoted episode to Chive TV. It is so weird to me that all the like lower end pizza places you go in, and for some reason they're like contractually obligated to
Well,
show
not even
you
like
it's-
lower end
to
pizza
show you
It's in
places.
every bar, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like middle schoolers jumping off of their roof,
And dogs like doing something dumb.
skiing. Yeah,
Wasn't it on
Squirrels
in,
snowboarding.
Wasn't it on in Haberdashery?
Yes. It's on everywhere.
what is this for? Who is requesting this?
Why is it called Chive?
Are they based in Austin? I know they have an office in Austin.
I don't know. You said something about them being based in Austin.
I know
at
a
one
guy
point.
that edits for them, and I'm wondering if he just like has to go through video submissions of
You think his
Probably.
brain turns to mush?
animals like skydiving every day.
I mean,
That's
probably.
his job.
Yeah.
He's like, I
God.
gotta,
That's so
I
funny.
gotta cut the compilation together of all these buffalo jumping out of a
You ever think he's?
B-52.
You ever think he
Yeah.
prays like, please let this next one be widescreen for the love of God? Like someone has thought it through and not be in whatever you call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, skinny
Why
and
is
then
it in
blurry
that?
on the
I mean, I
sides
guess that's, most of it are like phone videos.
Yeah,
but-
that's why.
to show it all, and then they make it blurry in the background.
Well, yeah, but why don't?
So
Like,
the real
you're
set of
telling
the
me
TV is like
nobody
a
films
quarter.
in landscape on those.
Almost no one.
Almost none, but also, yeah, no one thinks about it. They film
But
for social media,
a lot
not
of that stuff is
TV format.
a lot of that stuff is literally like planned. Like it has to be. There's no
Yeah,
way
but-
that
and
people
yet
just
they still
randomly
film
film
it
some of
like
that stuff.
this.
Yeah. Like is someone
They're
cutting
not-
it?
I mean, they weren't
That way?
listening to America's Funniest Home Videos.
Clearly not.
They tell you to turn it.
yeah. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go up to them, you're like, hey, I got the best ever footage of like extraterrestrials. It's like,
like-
sorry, we can't accept this because it's not shaky and it's not portrait.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We literally, we can't air this.
It has to be someone like this filming something really awesome. This guy's climbing a mountain. You're at the bottom, like, I hope he doesn't fall.
And there's no, yeah. And nothing that you want to see is fully in the frame at any
I
time.
hope he falls so I can get it on Chive TV.
Yeah, I wonder how hard it would be for us to get on there.
Oh,
I'm sure
Probably
it'd be
not very
super
difficult.
easy.
We just go out and start filming random dirt bike people. Hopefully something would happen.
filming random dirt bike people.
Like wait at one of the turns.
I feel like we could just literally like in the summer jump off the roof out
We can
here.
do a trick shot. Yeah.
Well, we
Easy.
could just like
Yeah, it doesn't
jump
have to
off
be a
the
trick.
roof.
Just
we,
you're
we
jumping.
could literally just jump off and hit the water.
Yeah.
The more
people
mediocre
would
it
be
is,
like,
the more likely it is to end
"Oh,
up on Chive.
But we have to film it where it looks like we're like 100
We're
feet
dumb.
in the air. Like you're jumping from somewhere super freaking high. Like a cliff.
Someone has to say bro like 5,000 times.
Yeah.
Bro. Bruh.
So you
Oh
know,
my gosh.
you want to know the unfortunate thing? I never got to experience Chubby's.
Oh yeah, you weren't here yet.
I hadn't moved here yet.
So sad.
You came when it was Denny's, didn't you?
No, it was abandoned.
Oh.
whenever
It was
I got
abandoned
here.
for like 5 years.
Yeah, it was abandoned for a long time.
Yeah, because
I wonder if they just had the urinal TVs in there playing the whole time.
I hope they did. I really hope they did.
I just remember driving by it all the time and
Yeah.
going, "What did that used to be?" And then I think it was Lindy told me that it
what?
was a place called Chubby's,
yeah.
and I was like,
Before that, Mazio's.
so
And Mazio's was the freaking bomb, dude.
Yeah, I was really sad as a
cool.
kid when Mazio's left.
I was dropped on my head there as a kid once. True story.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah.
And then somehow dropped again at Chubby's and then once more at Eldorado Jack. It's just kind of weird. But
Every iteration. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. You know, I've
The
told
funny
this before,
thing is,
but
though,
with each
Eldorado
one,
Jacks, he was
yeah.
like 10 years old, and they
Yeah.
just dropped him.
with each one, I like lose memory of the one that happened before.
I've told you before that when I was a baby, someone like stuck my head in a ceiling fan, right?
What?
Does that make sense?
They
Does that
did
make it all
what?
make sense?
that's Chive TV worthy.
Yes,
Dude,
it is.
it really is. They did what?
So like they were on like the porch of our house and there was
Yeah.
a ceiling fan and they're like, you know, holding me and and then they lifted me up. Bap, 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 bap. And my head got hit with the ceiling fan blades a bunch of times.
Did you cry?
I don't know. I don't think well, maybe. I don't know. I was like a literal baby.
I feel like it's more painful on
So
your
don't do
knuckles.
that.
Yeah,
Watch for ceiling fan.
That's how you get your
Otherwise
son to
they
be a
come out like
salutatorian.
they come out like me.
That's
We
how you
don't-
get your son
we
to be a
don't want that.
salutatorian.
Yeah, exactly.
You bang their head into the ceiling fan.
Mhm. Bap, 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 bap.
That's
That
so
happened.
funny.
oh man.
Oh my gosh.
I know there's been a few times where I've been like watching my TV and I stretch, like I get up and stretch and I hit my fingers
you're
on,
like,
Bro,
on my
the
fan.
worst is like, so our ceilings in our house are really short. Like you can almost stand there and touch them. Like the ceilings out here are way taller than they are in my house.
Yeah.
And my ceiling fan in my room is like ridiculously short. Like you barely raise your arm and you're hitting the ceiling fan. So the worst is when you're trying to get dressed in the morning
Oh,
with the fan
yeah.
on.
Putting your arm
and
through.
you like put your arm through the shirt and it goes whack.
Wonderful way to start out your day.
And I'm like,
It feels like someone has like chopped your finger off like with a broadsword. That has to have been the equivalent feeling, right? Like
Oh, absolutely.
exactly. Mm.
with a broadsword is so specific.
Not a samurai sword.
No.
Samurai
Not a
sword is
scimitar.
too quick and painless.
Yeah, you gotta have death by 1,000 cuts.
Back to the torture episode.
No.
I can't believe we did that. That's so funny.
Yeah, let's redact that one.
No, bro. It's so good. It's so good.
People have already probably turned it into CDs and started selling that episode on
On
eBay.
eBay? Yep. You know that's right.
They probably it's probably like the FBI deal, the question at hand, torture bracket episode, just
It's
like
on their
on
file.
CDs.
That's really what this is.
That's what we
Yes.
should do on our website. We should start selling CDs with episode like packs on it.
CDs.
Where it's like we pick some of our
Oh my
favorites and like
God,
put them
yeah.
all on a CD. That way people can
I'll
listen
make
to them like a
cassette tape of
mixtape.
it.
Cassettes, yeah.
Well, I was just saying like people could listen to them like a mixtape.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah, you'd just have like 8 hours of content on there. It's like, oh, a normal CD is like an hour and a half, but with the podcast, 8 hours, bro. I got 8
8
hours of the
hours.
question at hand on my freaking CD. That'd be freaking awesome. So yeah. Anyway, after the FOMO moment, and the Hungry Howie's moment, which was I still can't believe we didn't go to Hungry Howie's. I get back and what did we watch on TV? Wasn't there like a Earth video or something?
What was it?
You remember what it was?
Well, the first night we watched 21 Jump Street. That's self-explanatory. The second night we were on YouTube and we came across this on the homepage. It's like the first recommended video, and it was like, what happened in the first 5 minutes after the dinosaurs, like after the asteroid impact?
Yeah, that's what it was.
And the video wasn't actually that good. We were
No, it
hoping
wasn't
was
even
going to be
about
really
that.
good.
We skipped through a bunch of it and ended up turning it off.
I was like, tell me what happened in the first 5 minutes.
They all died.
Yeah, basically. Good grief.
5 minutes after people.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I love that show.
It makes sense. You were the target demographic for
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, Life After People?
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
But
84
But yeah, like-
years after people.
they always did the like 5 minutes after people, and like
Yeah.
And it's like,
literally
okay, yeah, the
nothing
same.
changed.
A car hits a light post.
Okay. 17 years after the fall of El Dorado Jacks, the TVs have fallen from above the urinals. Nature is returning.
Yes. The deer are now watching the bathroom TVs.
Chive TV is somehow still playing.
Oh, in the post
And then one of them still has just like Forrest Gump on loop.
Yeah.
You just standing there. Hello, Jenny. I love you.
And the squirrels are watching it.
On Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially on Laserdisc. Oh my goodness. So anyway,
Jeez.
we went back and watched some questionable videos. But the first night I slept on an air mattress, and the second night I actually got to sleep in a bed with Jacob's friend Christian. Not this Christian, but a different Christian. And I think I slept a total of like 2 hours.
Yep.
And then I woke up in the morning. I felt awful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I had like a sinus infection or what the deal is. I never went to the doctor. I just know that I started feeling better. So we leave for the airport at like 4 a.m.
Who leaves it for the airport at 4 a.m.?
Because I had a flight at 5:45. So Christian takes me up to the airport, and we get there at like 4:25, and I go in and I go to get my ticket, and they have like the touchscreen deals where you like put in a confirmation code and it prints your tickets. So I go up there. Everything's working okay. I put in my confirmation code and I hit continue. Nothing happens. I'm like, it's 4:30 in the morning. I just froze the computer here and there's no one around to help. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I start like trying to click back. It won't work either. I'm like, oh God, this sucks. So I end up like tapping on the keyboard and it like picks up a letter and there's a cursor, like a mouse cursor on this deal. And I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. Like maybe it's just off. So I like move the mouse down and click on it and it like moves up. So apparently this deal at the bottom of the screen had like some kind of thing where it was off. And so I finally like had to push like above the button and get the mouse to like show up where I could move it down on this continue deal and then click on it to get it to work. So this took me like 5 or 10 minutes at this point of me standing there with people waiting behind me, probably wondering what is taking this guy so long. So I finally get my tickets and I go to like go through security and these people in front of me are taking forever. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? So this guy on the other side, there's nobody in like the priority lanes or whatever. He's like, come on, I'll get you over here. So I go and I put all my stuff and I swear this dude took apart like everything that I had. He's like, you have to take your laptops or tablets out. And I'm like, okay, well, I have a laptop and an iPad Pro. Like, where do I just put them in different bins? And he was like, just give them to me. So he like takes them and puts them in 2 bins and pulls a bunch of stuff out that I'd already stuck in these other bins. And it just like slides through without a bin through also the security stuff. So I'm standing at the end, putting on my shoes and like packing everything back in my backpack at 4:40 in the morning. And I go and there's one place open where you can actually get food this early in the airport. And there's legitimately a few people that have already gone through security. And that's it. Like there's nobody working any of like the counters up there. Cause my ticket, when I printed it out, said, we're unable to assign you a seat at this time. Please see the attendant before boarding. So I'm like, okay. So I went and got some food. I got like a bacon breakfast toaster, which was freaking good at like 4:50 in the morning. So I have like an hour until my flight by the time that I get to the gate. And so I sit down for a few minutes and I'm like checking my fantasy lineup because it's Sunday. Gotta check the fantasy lineup. And this dude, all of a sudden our pilot walks up and he's like standing there with his bags.
And he's like, does anyone know where you could get a drink around here? He's a cartoon caricature of a...
No, he looked like James McAvoy from Split. Like he looked like he was about to go kidnap some kids. Which when he pulled up, like he had like that outfit that he wears in the movie to go like see the like the therapist, and he's got on like glasses and like a coat, like a leather jacket or something. Like that's what this, and he's like got a really short or bald haircut. This is exactly what this dude looks like. So I see this guy and I'm like, I text Christian. I'm like, bro, my pilot looks like James McAvoy from Split. And he's like, dude, no freaking way.
He's like, dude, don't get on the plane.
Like 10 minutes, probably. There's a guy who's standing up there at the counter because his wife's in like a wheelchair and they got the wrong seats. Like they were supposed to get where she could have like access where there was no problem. And they got put in the wrong seats. And so he's standing up there waiting. There's nobody around. It's like 10 minutes to boarding. So I'm like, okay, well, if someone else comes up here and gets in front of me, like if everybody just gets up and like I'm late to getting up there, I'm going to be really ticked. So I like go up and stand there and it's like 5:50. We should have boarded up by this time. Actually, no, it's 5. We boarded like half an hour early than the flight. So it's like 5:20. Because my flight was at 5:45. There's still no one around like to do anything. The pilot and the flight attendants are now standing there waiting with us. And we're like, what is going on in this Mobile airport? So I'm standing in line and all of a sudden this lady comes from like across the airport from a different gate and walks up to our pilot and says, hey, they put your plane in the wrong bay. So we're going to move over here. And so I think the guy that was in front of me said, for Dallas, like that's still the Dallas plane. And she says, yes. So we like walk over there and get in line and get our tickets and stuff. And then we took off like on time and got to Dallas. Actually, I think we took off late, but we got to Dallas on time. So I don't know if that dude was like, we're going to go an extra 1,000 feet and get there faster.
We're putting this plane in 6th gear.
Maximum overdrive. But so the first flight, I mean, it's early and I'm tired and I don't feel good. Christian gave me like some ibuprofen before I got on the plane. So I think that literally like saved my trip because I think it would have been really a really miserable 2-hour flight from Mobile to Dallas. But with the ibuprofen, I slept like 2 hours or something no, it was only a 2-hour flight. So I slept like an hour and a half on the plane. They came by with like the snacks and stuff they normally do. Didn't get any of it. I was kind of disappointed because I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you buy a ticket, so they might as well give you some snacks, right? So I slept right through it. No clue. I'm listening like through my AirPods to like a podcast, like a Joe Rogan podcast. Because I was like, okay, I have like 2 hours. Like surely I can listen to like one Joe Rogan episode. And I listened to the one with Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'd already listened to like an hour of it. So I still had like an hour and a half because his podcasts are so long, which ours is going to be tonight, apparently. And it was really interesting. I have no idea what they talked about for like an hour because I was asleep, but it was pretty good. So I get to Dallas. I have like an hour and a half layover. And I get to Dallas. I land. I get off the plane. I take like the shuttle thing, like the tram or whatever, SkyTrack, I think is what it's actually called, to get to a different terminal, the one I'm supposed to go to fly to Tyler. And I get to Tyler, or I get to the Tyler like gate, and I sit down and I plug my phone in because at this point I'm like on 2%, and I'm like, surely this will get me like to Tyler and I can like listen to some stuff because it was like a 20-minute flight, but it took like 50 minutes or something. And there's this like really cute girl and she's getting on the plane. And so the lady says, whatever the like groups are,
Right.
they load you by. And she says, all right, all priority members come up. There's like 3 people that get up. She says, well, there's only 9 more of us on the flight, so y'all go ahead and come up here. So I walked up and like got on the plane. This is literally the emptiest plane I've ever seen in my entire life. There was a lady directly in front of me because it's like one of those 1 seat on the left side of the aisle, 2 on the right. There's 1 lady in front of me. There's 2 guys sitting next to each other in front of me. There's the pretty girl like right here behind me. There's like 1 girl directly behind me, and then there's like 2 other people at the back of, or there's like, I guess there were like 4 or 5 other people at the back of the plane. That's it. Like the rest of the plane is completely empty. And I was like, wow, it's there's like nobody on this plane. This is weird. So we have like a 20, 30-minute flight to get back to Tyler. And I go to get off the plane, and it's taking a minute. And this girl like slept the entire flight. And I'm like, did you have a nice nap? She's like, yeah, actually I did. And I was like, well, that's awesome. And I was like, are you from here? And she's like, no, I left my car in Del Rio, so I'm coming to see my fiance. And I'm like, well, never mind. I said, oh, that's awesome. Where does he live? And she was like, oh, he's in Malakoff or something. And I'm like, oh, well, he's not too far. And I turned around and I hightailed it to get off this plane because I had to get back to home so I could change and then get to my sister's wedding.
I'd do it all over again.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
So I legitimately got home at like 10:30, 10:45, something like that. I think it was like 10:45. Like took a shower, changed, and drove to Palestine to get to this. And I get there, and they're like, "All right, it's time for pictures. Like we've been waiting on you." I'm like, "Oh man."
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah. Then I had another wedding. I wonder how, and I was a groomsman in that one too. So I wonder if there's a record for how many people, like how many weddings that you can be in different states in 2 days and be a groomsman in both of them.
Right.
There's got to be some like weird.
There's probably not many people that
I'm saying there's probably not. Like I'm probably one of the few people to have gone through that experience.
That's impressive.
Dude, it was a
and exhausting.
Jam-packed couple days, yeah. Jam-packed. And I'm sad that I didn't get to ride back and listen to more Russian music with Christian and Braxton.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. On the way back?
No,
it was pretty quiet. Man,
I don't remember what
sleeping.
Listen to.
Y'all were sleeping on the way back?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we weren't.
I told
You slept on the way back.
Did you drive?
Yeah, I drove for a little bit.
Yeah, so I drove when Christian and I went down to go to Jacob's engagement party. And on the way back, we'd been driving for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm driving. I look over, and Christian is passed smooth out. And all of a sudden, I can see this wall in front of me. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's freaking flooding. And so I legitimately, like, we drive into this wall of rain. And it goes from like, oh, it's a nice sunny day to it's flooding. I look over, Christian is still passed smooth out. And I drove through like almost an entire storm with Christian asleep. It was great. I just turned our podcast or whatever that I was listening to at the time off. I was like, I can't even hear it. It's raining so hard. It was awful. And I was like, I'm not going to make it loud enough that I break my eardrums and wake Christian up. I don't know how you slept through that. It was freaking pouring.
The calming sounds of rain.
There was nothing calming about that. Absolutely nothing calming. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for our Christmas episode. Unless you guys want to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home real quick.
No, let's do it next
Don't
round.
talk about it yet.
Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about it too much.
Brett needs to see it.
You need to go watch it, and then we'll do another like full in-depth episode. But how would you rank it in terms of superhero movies?
One of the best.
I think they outdid themselves, personally.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Very, very good.
I don't have any like super fan feelings about superhero movies, but I love this one.
It was really good.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
things that they did in it were very gutsy to do.
Yeah.
And I thought they pulled it off well.
Absolutely.
I thought so too.
Yeah,
I thought so too.
here's my question, because I follow all the Marvel stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty aware of what's going on. But Lindy was wondering if this is a movie that she can watch without
Yes.
the previous knowledge.
I mean, it's a little more special if you've watched the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire because his villains are in it, and the Andrew Garfield ones, which I've never seen. I don't know if
I've
you
never
guys
seen
have
them
seen
either.
the Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2. I hadn't seen either one
But
of those.
that didn't affect anything
I mean,
really.
because the villains for that one are in there too. But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, you still get the Spider-Man effect.
All right.
It's still really
and
good.
and if you don't know, like they give you enough information or context clues to be like, oh, okay, well that was
Okay.
Yeah,
that
as
kinda
long as
thing.
you're aware that there were other Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
There's 3 Tobey Maguire, 2 Andrew Garfield, and now 3.
3 Spider-Men.
Spider-Man.
I'm not ruining anything for you. I've told you that before. But and then Tom Holland, this is his 3rd movie. So as long as you know that there are I will say
Hey,
at the
you're
beginning
not
of the
Peter.
movie, they explain it well enough that you don't even have to. God.
Hey, you're not Peter. Oh my God, Quagmire, look. It's Spider-Man. Giggity. That's nasty.
Braxton did that when we got out of the movie theater, and Christian was like, "Bro, I have to record that. You need to do that again."
And then I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I never can do it when I get put on the spot like that. I can't do it.
You now have the audio.
Yep.
I'll clip it for you.
Oh my God, Lois, look.
God.
It's Peter Parker, the Spider-Man.
But I mean, they explain it well enough at the beginning that if you watch the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, which was the second Spider-Man that Tom Holland was in, if you just watch the trailer for it, you'll understand kind of what's going on. You just need to know who the main villain kind of guy is in that one.
All right.
I haven't even seen that one. I just never watched it for whatever reason. I need to, but I mean, it's definitely one that you don't need to know
Well, yeah, that's the only thing at
a
the
whole
beginning
lot
of
of
the movie.
anything other than
Is it-
a general idea of who these people are.
Right, because I can just tell you, the movie starts out with the Mysterio guy, which was the bad guy from the previous movie,
He was actually
making a fake video.
Seen as a hero, I think. in
Right,
that
he's
one.
making a fake video that made it look like that Spider-Man was controlling the bad guy drones and doing all this stuff, when of course it was the bad guy.
Yeah.
But then of course it appeared in the media in the world that he was, getting blamed for it, basically.
But that's,
He was getting
that's really
blamed.
all you need to know. You could go into
But
it
they explain that
completely
too,
blind and still enjoy the movie.
Hey, Peter. Oh my God. It's Doc Ock.
Yeah, see,
Look, Lois.
now see, I couldn't do it because my voice kept going too high, and it makes me mad that I can't do it on command. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be a spur of the moment kind of
Oh
deal.
my
I guess.
God.
Oh my gosh, Quagmire. Oh man, that's great. Well, I think this was a successful Christmas episode. I hope everybody really enjoyed what they got. I
Yeah.
have a Willy Warmer.
Oh, we didn't have to bring that up again.
I guess we could have done our Bundaberg. We'll save that for
Yeah,
another
we'll do it
time.
another
We'll do
time.
that in the Vegemite another time. But we now have. Make sure to bring your DOS boots
Oh my God.
or leave them at the house or
DOS
whatever you want to
boots.
do. Because those will definitely be used for all future taste tests.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great present, Brett. Great present.
I thought everyone got really good presents.
I think so too.
Like-
I enjoyed mine.
I love all the stuff that you guys got me. It was really fun.
Yeah, this is awesome. We'll have to do it again next year.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for listening and watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify. We're kind of everywhere. You can find all of the links to all of our platforms that we're on at thequestionathand.com. Subscribe and like this video. We are the Question at Hand podcast on YouTube. So make sure to watch our Christmas so you know what everybody got. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I didn't say anything.
You definitely did.
I forgot we did the tagline at the end, and you always do it. So
No, that's gonna be it now. Can you
can't
boost?
be-
Can
you
you
can't be
boost
shy.
Christian
I can
saying,
probably
"Oh my
boost
god"?
Christian's audio. That's so good.